Your cat has been saying, "I love you" for years, not with grand gestures, not with obedience, not in the loud, obvious ways humans are trained to recognize, with smaller things. A blink from across the room, a body choosing the same quiet space as yours, a forehead pressing into your hand, a purr that deepens when you touch the one place they cannot reach alone. And that is the strange beauty of cats. They do not make love easy to notice. They make you slow down enough to notice it. So if you have ever wondered whether your cat really loves you, stay until the end. Because by the time we are done, you may realize your cat has been saying it every day, in a language no one ever taught you how to hear. Let's start with something you probably do without thinking. The way you talk to your cat. You know the voice, the softer one, the warmer one. The one that gets a little higher, a little sweeter, and would probably embarrass you if another adult walked into the room. Most of us think that voice is just a silly habit. But to your cat, it may be a signal. In 2022, researchers found that cats could distinguish their owner's voice from a stranger's voice, especially when their owner used that soft, affectionate tone we tend to save for them. When the same person spoke in a normal adult voice, the cats were far less interested. But when the voice changed, the cats noticed. They turned their heads. They perked up, some moved closer. Your cat does not just hear noise when you speak. They hear you. Not the words exactly. The feeling inside the sound, the familiarity, the warmth. The rhythm that says, "It's me. You're safe." That voice is not baby talk, not really. It is your relationship carried through sound. And your cat knows the difference. Then there is the slow blink. You have probably seen it. Your cat is sitting across the room, watching you with that calm, unreadable face. Then their eyes soften. They close slowly. Open again. Most people think the cat is sleepy, but a slow blink is one of the quietest trust signals a cat can give. In the wild, a hard stare can mean tension, challenge, threat. But closing the eyes, even for a second, says something else. It says, "I trust you enough not to watch you every second." And the beautiful part is you can answer. Soften your face. Blink back gently. You are not just making a cute expression. You are telling your cat, "I see you, I understand, I am safe too." For a cat, love is often a conversation made of almost nothing. A glance, a blink, a quiet yes. Before we keep going, follow feline logic if you want more of the science behind the quiet language your cat has been speaking all along. Because the more you understand your cat, the more you realize how much they have been telling you. And sometimes, what they are telling you looks like nothing at all. That may be the hardest part for humans to understand. We think bonding requires action. Petting, playing, talking, treats. We want to do something. But cats often bond through shared space. A cat sitting across the room is not always being distant. A cat lying on the same couch, but just out of reach, is not rejecting you. A cat who follows you into a room and settles nearby may be doing something deeply social. They are choosing your presence without demanding anything from you. Among cats, trust is not always shown through constant touch. Sometimes it is shown through peaceful proximity. Resting near another living being is vulnerable. It means the body feels safe enough to soften. So when your cat chooses the same room, the same bed, or the same patch of sunlight near your feet, they may not be asking for attention. They may simply be saying, "I want to exist near you." And for a cat, that is not small. But love asks something back from us. It asks us to notice when our cat is saying yes, and when they are saying no. We have all done it. Your cat is curled up in a perfect little ball, soft, warm, impossible to resist. Every part of you wants to scoop them up. but sleep is one of your cat's most vulnerable states. Deep sleep means their body has decided, this place is safe. If you interrupt that too often, your cat remembers. Not as a grudge, as information. This spot is not as safe as I thought. This person may lift me without warning. I should sleep somewhere harder to reach. So sometimes the most loving thing you can do is walk past. Let them rest. Let them keep the safety they chose. It may not feel like affection to us because we want to touch what we love. But to a cat, being allowed to sleep undisturbed says, your peace matters to me. And cats notice the people who respect their peace. They notice the people who ask first. Which brings us to one of the simplest ways to say I love you in cat language, the finger greeting. Most people walk up and pet the cat. It feels natural, sweet, harmless. But from your cat's perspective, a hand coming straight toward their head can be a lot. Cats lead with scent. Before touch, there is information. So offer one finger a few inches from your cat's nose. Then wait. Do not push, do not tap their face, do not rush the moment. Let them decide. If they sniff and turn away, that is an answer. Respect it. If they rub their cheek into your finger or push forward, that is another answer. That is permission. 2 seconds can change the whole relationship, because suddenly you are not someone who takes touch. You are someone who asks. And to a cat, that kind of person becomes safer over time. Then there is the forehead, the cheeks, the soft press of their face against you. Cats have scent glands around their cheeks, chin, and forehead. When they rub against you or push their head into your hand, they are blending your scent with theirs. They are making you familiar. Part of the safe map of their world. But it is more than scent. The forehead is vulnerable. A cat does not press the front of their face into something they fear. So when your cat head bunts your hand, your leg, or your chest, they are not just being cute. They are bringing you into the family scent. They are saying, you feel like home. That is love delivered forehead first. And there is one more place that matters. The base of the head, between and behind the ears. Cats can groom many parts of their own body, but this spot is hard to reach. In bonded cats, grooming around the head and neck belongs to mothers, littermates, and trusted companions. So when you gently stroke that area, slowly, with your fingertips, you are not just petting. You are touching a place that carries the memory of being cared for. Watch what happens when your cat welcomes it. The eyes close, the body loosens, the purr changes. Something in them softens. Not every cat likes the same touch, so let them guide you. But when they do lean into it, treat that moment with care, because you are being trusted with a place they cannot easily protect. Finally, love can look like play. Not the bored kind, where a toy is waved in front of their face until both of you give up. Real play. The kind that wakes up the hunter inside them. Cats are built for a sequence. Stalk, chase, pounce, catch. That sequence is not just exercise, it is identity. A toy dragged slowly around a corner. A pause, a sudden dart. A chance to watch, plan, leap, and win. That is what makes play feel real. And when you give your cat that, you are honoring something ancient in them. You are saying, I know what you are. I see the hunter inside the soft body. 5 minutes can matter. Not because it is perfect, because it is shared. So here is what I want you to remember. Your cat has been saying, I love you in ways that were easy to miss. In the voice they recognize. In the blink they send from across the room. In the quiet choice to rest near you. In the sleep they trust you not to interrupt. In the finger they lean into. In the forehead pressed against your hand. in the purr that changes when you touch them gently, in the little hunter who still wants you to understand the game. You did not need to teach your cat how to love you. You needed to learn how cats say it, because they have been saying it all along. Not loudly, not perfectly, but honestly. In slow blinks, shared rooms, soft greetings, trusted sleep, and tiny choices that meant, I feel safe with you. And once you learn to hear that, the whole relationship changes. Because suddenly your cat is not mysterious. They are speaking, and they have been choosing you, quietly, every day. Follow feline logic for more of the quiet, beautiful language your cat has been speaking all along.